Hey 𝗙𝗛𝗥𝗡𝗚𝗦, welcome. ध्यान welcome यार. Welcome guys, welcome. Welcome. So today, now we are gonna play Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment game. So as the name suggests, it's going to be a detective based game, detective type of game. So hopefully it's an interesting one. So it's a 2014 version of the game. Like it was released in 2014, and I thought of trying it out because I had it in the library. Hey 𝗙𝗛𝗦, welcome to the stream. So that is what we are gonna play, guys. It's gonna be Sherlock Holmes, the game. Version is Crimes and Punishments. Let's get on to it, I guess. Let's go. Hey 𝗚𝗙𝗘𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗡𝗏, welcome. Welcome and welcome. Alright, let's get to the game. Hey kya bhai? Oh, in the memory of Ukrainian Heavenly 100. Hey 𝗙𝗛𝗦, welcome to the stream. Game concept, this is a detective game, man. I mean, it's Sherlock Holmes, so the game itself suggests it's detective based game. Hello 𝗙𝗛𝗦, hello 𝗙𝗛𝗦. Are you guys able to hear me or not? Okay. The fate of Black Peter. Space second indicates space is time when you find a new clue. Okay. Improve your progress in the investigation. Cool. This game is, you can see the title, man. It's written. It's Sherlock Holmes. क्या करना हमें? Play human fall flat. Today we will be playing this too. करना क्या है भाई यहाँ? Okay, take cover.
Holmes, will you stop that? You are utterly mad.
Crazy Pella.
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of 𝗡𝗘𝗓𝗦, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
𝗡𝗘𝗓𝗦, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called 𝗤𝗢𝗎𝗓𝗔, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at 𝗤𝗢𝗎𝗓𝗔𝗡, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
Okay.
I shall go alone then.
Alrighty. Investigate the murder of 𝗡𝗘𝗓𝗦. Investigate the crime scene at 𝗤𝗢𝗎𝗓𝗔𝗡. Select a software.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
ठीक है.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Not here. Options, gameplay, back, कीसेट कहाँ है भाई? Subtitle on. How to play. Okay. Run, move character, open casebook. Okay. Secret talent, launch investigation. Oh, first and third person view be a nice. Open deduction space, select action. Run, walk. Perform actions, yeah. यही तो click किया मैंने. It is opening the book. Nice. Yeah, fight 71. Yes, man. Yes. Something is wrong.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
You go along to 𝗞𝗘𝗬𝗕𝗓's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of them.
Hey Siddhant, welcome to the stream, man.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
ठीक है. Oh. Makeup table use. ओ हेयर स्टाइल चेंज कर सकते हैं. ये अच्छा है. लॉक्ड है अभी. Oh, it's not available. कितनी डरावनी गेम थी. क्रीपी. Sherlock Holmes. Yeah man, yeah, Sherlock Holmes. ये क्या है भाई? इसका तो कुछ और ही चल रहा है. Nice. So these are logged basically. B to wardrobe. ठीक है. Sailor outfit. सब कुछ locked है. Casual suit यही unlocked है. Black suit, brown suit, green suit. Green suit अच्छा है. Grey ये वाला भी अच्छा है actually. Let's go with grey suit. I think it's much good looking. Looks good now. Let's go.
This is where I keep my archive. I can always consult with it.
यहाँ कुछ लेना क्या? Okay, nothing here. All right, let's get to the place we need to go. Okay, that was a lag. Your 627th stream. No dude, no. Stream उतने नहीं होंगे.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Come on.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes. Chat miss. कर लिया यार मैंने.
Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. 𝗙𝗘𝗧𝗓, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
Sure thing, man.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream.
Okay.
I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
दोनों डिटेक्टिव बन गया आज.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Okay.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
यहाँ क्या करना है भाई? स्पैकल बैंड स्टोरी पढ़ा है नहीं यार. इसका कुछ है क्या? आंखों में चश्मे जैसे लगता है. क्लूज देखो ब्रो. हाँ हाँ, ये भी क्लूज है यार. ये हो गया. कैथोलिक रोजरी, क्रेस्टेड टिट एंड गार्डनिंग ग्लव्स मिले हैं अभी. हे मेहुल, वेलकम यार. बर्ड हाउस.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Select the correct answer.
You have indeed suffered a great loss,
ठीक है.
Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless,
Hey
I
कामू
believe
लाई,
it will be
welcome
less of
यार.
a burden for you
बहुत दिन हो
soon.
गए.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he
Okay.
was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met
Love
him
from
upon
Mumbai.
your
Thanks
return
man.
from
Teja Cool
Plymouth?
Gaming, welcome to the stream.
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
नहीं. अरे भाई. Guys, everybody welcome to the stream,
You have
guys.
indeed
Thank you
suffered a
all
great
for
loss,
tuning in.
Mrs. Carey.
Yes,
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met
ठीक है.
him upon your return from
Profile
Plymouth?
of the
yes, Mr.
वही होगा.
Oh my goodness,
हमने
but
दो
how do you
गलत
know?
आंसर दे दिए. You know कन्नड़ा no man. ना? ये क्या हो रहा है
You
भाई?
have indeed.
Yeah.
He was different, wasn't he, When you first
Welcome,
met
Mehul.
him
Welcome.
upon your
बोल दिया यार
return
welcome.
from Plymouth.
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
How do you know that?
Yes, but how do you know about that?
करना क्या है यार कब? ओके मेरे को पहचानते हो या मैन? नहीं मिस्टर लेजेंड वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम मैन. डिड वी मिस एनीथिंग? इसके मुंह पर कुछ है क्या? नथिंग. As in this pickled band. कामुला I remember you dude. हम सभी ने मिलके वो खेला था ह्यूमन फॉल फ्लैट. और कुछ है नहीं यार.
Thank you, madam.
ठीक है. I think we have to get stuff. पूरा सेम सीन है. Sherlock Holmes ice. Good night man. Good night Kamu. What game? This looks boring. Everything looks boring dude. This is Sherlock Holmes game man. They're trying to find case of a murder. Anyway like कौन सी game है? This is Sherlock Holmes man. Title देख लो यार.
I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Already?
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me
कभी
see.
ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम देखा है? स्क्रैचेस है वहाँ. और क्या? स्क्रैचेस तो हैं और कुछ नहीं है यार हाँ देखने के लिए.
Mr. Holmes? It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Footprints.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
ऐप ने डाउनलोड नहीं की? नहीं यार बाद में करूँगा. ओके यहाँ कुछ और है क्या? Replaying no bus game. वह मैंने अभी तक लिया नहीं है ना यार. खरीदना पड़ेगा, पैसे लगते हैं यार, पैसे अभी it's hard to buy games man, that's the reason, nothing else. ये अंदर नहीं जा सकते क्या इसमें? ठीक है, यहाँ पर कुछ है क्या? Alrighty, तो करो ना. VR cricket game. There is one man releasing recent. He's going to release recently. I don't remember the name, dude.
You're right. Someone tried to force.
Oh, double. Okay.
I swear these scratches were
मैं
not here
अपने
yesterday.
चैनल पर
A
गेमिंग वीडियोस.
mysterious visitor came here last night.
Oh, awesome man.
Well,
Do well.
he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Door open.
What a terrible way to die.
Hey Tasin, welcome.
𝗞𝗘𝗬𝗕𝗓's boots. They look to be a size 8. Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
अपने आप बाहर आ गया, ठीक है. और क्या क्या है रूम?
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years
Hey Dhyan, welcome to the stream yaar.
1884. 𝗞𝗘𝗬𝗕 was her captain. This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box or a small chest, perhaps.
शादी हो गई क्या?
The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of 𝗞𝗘𝗬𝗕's catches.
Hey Pokar, welcome to the stream. We are playing Sherlock Holmes, guys.
Hammerfest. Harpoons for hunting
This is an
whales.
epic game. I got it when it. Yeah, I'm also playing from that only. I didn't buy it, man.
Someone drank from this glass recently. Someone drank from this glass recently. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. This aroma is familiar.
किससे
but
शादी
to
करी?
recognize it, I must
नहीं करी यार,
construct
नहीं
my
करी.
associations in
बारिश हो रहा था, मैं गया नहीं बाहर. Okay. क्या है यहाँ? Oh, okay. Got it. Nice.
This is a coarse tobacco.
Return
quite
will
strong
match
and
it. Yeah,
very
exactly.
popular among sailors.
PUBG, Apex Legends. I will see, man. Nice.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Okay. We examined this now. All we got it. Nothing else is left. टी देख लेते हैं.
The 𝗙𝗢𝗡𝗙𝗏𝗏. She was the ship that 𝗏𝗘𝗬𝗕 The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. The weapon fully penetrated. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Hey Shubham, welcome to the stream यार.
𝗏𝗘𝗬𝗕 was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. 𝗏𝗘𝗬𝗕 was impaled.
ठीक यार वो तो पता है मुझे.
𝗏𝗘𝗬𝗕 was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Okay. That is something. टी डालो, कुछ मिलेगा क्या?
𝗏𝗘𝗬𝗕
Check if one is missing. इसको देखे 𝗲𝗢𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏𝗧 वाला टकला यार. हाँ यार.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. This wooden handle is plain and solid. This wooden handle is plain and solid.
Can I join? कैसे? क्या करना है? ये सिंगल प्लेयर है यार. ज्वाइन करके क्या करोगे? यहाँ पर कुछ है. नोटबुक.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
ठीक है. इतना क्यों
The
टाइम
pattern
लेता है
of the
भाई?
blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood
after the death of yes. Okay.
𝗏𝗘𝗬𝗕.
अंदर क्या है? यार अंदर नहीं दे सकते क्या? भाई 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 भाई. हाँ ओपन.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
What? कुछ हो सकता है क्या? Find a pair of related clues. Okay. Ambush must be made tonight to see if oh.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Among Us खेलो. कभी और खेलेंगे यार. Discord, yes guys, join the Discord channel. हमने सब देख लिया.
The murder weapon was probably taken from
this rack. हुआ होगा, किसे पता। यहाँ पर कुछ अवार्ड है, वो सब नहीं देखना क्या? ठीक है भाई।
Dundee. It's a whaling map.
Okay, we got everything, I guess, in this room. For a serious he lived. Okay, ये वाला है। इसमें क्या है? इससे बात करें। प्ले GTA 5 यार, GTA 5 स्ट्रीम करना मुश्किल हो रहा है यार।
What do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oh, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
गेम अच्छा है क्या? है यार, अच्छा है। डिटेक्टिव गेम है यार, थोड़ा स्लो जाएगा पर इट वुड बी रियली इंटरेस्टिंग टू सॉल्व, यू नो, मर्डर्स एंड स्टफ। ठीक है, इससे वो वाला क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं।
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
नहीं था वो। Okay.
You have indeed.
Yes.
He was different, wasn't he? When you first met him.
पुराना है क्या? हाँ यार, it was released in 2014.
Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met 𝗞𝗘𝗓𝗕 as a young
Hey
sailor
Pavan, welcome to the stream,
and
yaar.
you married him soon afterwards.
Seeing you after some time,
That
dude.
is
Welcome,
indeed
welcome.
what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
अच्छा,
Thank you, madam.
बहुत बढ़िया। अब क्या करना है? You have to see something else. Can we go inside the home and see? आपका पीसी कैसा है? It's very normal, dude. ऐसा कुछ खास नहीं है। ये डोर ओपन नहीं कर सकते यार, क्या बात है? सीरियसली? Crime हुआ and you not allowing to open the game. This game free. Free when it was on offer, dude. Like free game था Epic Games में, and if you claim it during that free period, it is for you. It was free. Yeah. It is not
We
free.
need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
ठीक है. स्टोरी लाइन कैसी है? अच्छी है यार अभी तक. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. We are waiting for someone to break in where they attempted the previous night as well, but they are coming back again.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there. Mr. Holmes, come and see what we've caught in our net.
Already.
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain 𝗙𝗘𝗧𝗏. I assure you I'm innocent.
आप टकले क्यों हो?
And what are you doing in his cabin?
बाल झड़ गए यार
Shall
बस.
I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing 𝗙𝗘𝗃𝗃, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't.
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but I. Yes,
Because
it's just that I couldn't.
I'm tired
eyes
of
get
this.
dry.
Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
ठीक है. बेकर स्ट्रीट. वहाँ क्या हुआ था पता नहीं, याद नहीं आ रहा. In that क्या कहते हैं, in that sir, when is your birthday? This month end यार, 30th November. Why did I come here?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Doctor Strange House. Hey Ryan, welcome to the stream. I want to go there again, and there are some things which we need to see, like tab press karo. The evidence we got, see this one boot. They appear to be size 8. ये वाला हमको देखना है. Dude, my birthday is 15 number. Oh, nice dude. Oh, अरे यार. अरे belated birthday wishes, man. Belated birthday wishes, dude. Had known I could have wished you. Could have come to the stream, dude.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Okay, so it's not him. It's not his footprint. Tell me top 5 game on PC. Okay, everything is fine. Now let's go to Scotland Yard. Let's go. स्मोक मत कर यार. Continue. You have to go investigate the boy there. Interrogate suspect at Scotland Yard. Examine the belongings of John Hopley Nelligan in the evidence room at Scotland. Okay.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes.
Good morning, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Holmes?
Holmes. Here room है staff room, evidence room, belongings.
These are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on 𝗞𝗘𝗬𝗕𝗅's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something.
But what?
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
From R. Dawson to my friend and partner 1833. Nice.
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of 𝗞𝗘𝗕𝗅's cabin. A pocket knife. A handkerchief. A handkerchief.
Oh,
with the initials
JHN.
JHN.
बस यही है.
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean
एविडेंस रिक्वायर्ड. ठीक है, उसके लिए एविडेंस चाहिए. नो वन इज आउट डिसलाइक इन दिस स्ट्रीम. यार डूड, थैंक यू गाइस. यहाँ और कुछ है क्या? नथिंग. बस वही था, देख लिया हमने. डोर क्लोज नहीं कर सकते. लॉक्ड. यहाँ कहाँ जा रहा? ठीक है. Talk. Let's go.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh no, I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
It is more like law noir, man. Shabby cap. patch. Elaborate button. ठीक है. Callus. Scars. Thin neck. दो और हैं. Expensive fabric. Short sleeves. Cool.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please let me go. I am innocent.
B. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that he had been lying in a pool of hair. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts. Okay, sorry bro, no one put dislike in this stream. Sorry क्यों भाई? Space. Pinned to the wall. Break-in attempt, missing tin box. All right.
What am I doing here? I've done.
Mr. Holmes?
Holmes.
Locked.
Locked.
These are the suspects, but these abbreviations. These are.
ठीक है. इसमें कुछ है नहीं. I have to get the details of what is written. अगर यहाँ कुछ होगा, यहाँ तो कुछ है नहीं, पर we have they given access to us, I don't know. Locked.
What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
ठीक है, यहाँ हमारा काम खत्म हो गया.
Mr. Holmes? At your service, Mr. Holmes.
हो गया बस. This exponent 19 years old was raised in wealth, but after the desertion of his father, so he had poverty. Okay, by cleaning fish, despite such manual work for considered remains physically weak. Okay. अभी क्या करना है?
Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes. किसी से बात करना क्या? हेलो बेटा, उस नंबर का मीनिंग पता है तुम्हें? Mr. Holmes. हट हट हट, तब चुप चुप तब.
Locked.
Vessel is play before 10-20 days. Yeah, man. I don't know what I should be doing now. मिसिंग पिन बॉक्स, उसका ब्रेक इन आइटम से नहीं होगा. पिन टू द वॉल. ये अभी करना क्या? Okay. Cotton yard. Okay. Baker Street is. Let's go to woodland thing again.
These footprints appear.
We have seen everything. What else is now left out? He just sits here all day, I guess, waiting for us to question her.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Okay, यहाँ भी कुछ करना नहीं है फिर. What? बेटे बेटे क्या करें, करना है कुछ काम. शुरू करो इन्वेस्टिगेशन, लेके प्रभु का नाम. नो बाय बाय. हो जा रहे हो? ठीक है यार. गुड नाइट. बेकर स्ट्रीट.
This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always consult with it.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Good night, dear. Good night. Sudalamani, good night.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
ठीक है. I am unknown.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
बस यही बोलेगा यार. अभी जाना कहाँ फिर? स्कॉटलैंड यार्ड ही जाते हैं फिर भी. Yes, we are missing something there because we should have some kind of progress now. Bye bye, man. Good night.
Mr. Holmes?
Ciao.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
These are the suspect's belongings. These abbreviations mean something, but what? Locked.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Locked.
Should we take that? करना क्या है अभी भाई, मुझे पता ही नहीं चल रहा. Have to create, I mean, get evidence on what that number depict. But कहाँ से लूँ?
Locked.
Okay, thank you for that. हैंडकरचीफ उसने निकाला ही नहीं यार. He just saw that initial and left it out. इसलिए मैंने उतना केयर नहीं किया.
A handkerchief with the initials JHN. These abbreviations.
वो देख लिया मैंने. Like you are saying this JHN यहाँ भी होता ना, वही है ना. So अभी we have to search what are these abbreviations depicting. So वो नहीं देख पा रहे अभी तक. So he's not taking the क्या कहते हैं kerchief or anything. He's just seeing that. But am I missing something or not? I don't know.
Locked.
ये तो locked बोल रहा है.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing. What am I doing? What am I doing?
What am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing here?
These abbreviations mean something. But what?
But what? Take.
From 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. To my friend and partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Yeah, exactly. Investigate suspect. Okay, अभी he will talk. Okay, got it. उस rings का thing मैंने देखा, but I did not click it.
Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner. So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
No idea, yaar.
I'm
Maybe she is
speechless,
busy
Mr.
today.
Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
फिर से वही शुरू हो गया ये.
Locked.
फिर से लॉक्ड ही बोल रहे तो. या क्यों भेजा हमें? नहीं यार, नहीं क्लोज कर देता हूँ एक मिनट. आप सही. हाँ.
Locked.
I was just having it. क्या अभी बोलो, कुछ बाकी है? Search archives. Okay, we have to go to Baker Street. It felt you were playing. Already. Archives, खोजो archives. Hearing institution, okay.
That is not the one I need.
Okay, investment fund based in Cornwall. Disclaimer: heavy losses in loan portfolio. कल क्रिकेट में क्या खेलोगे? नेक्स्ट वी कैन प्ले साथ. कल वो खेलूंगा यार, चेस खेलूंगा. वनडे का चेस नहीं होना, बॉलिंग नहीं होना. वी विल डू दैट. No, second largest bank in Britain. Second. Okay, continue.
Here it is.
Got it.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
It's time to ask him. ठीक है. अभी we have to go to Scotland Yard and ask him what is up. बोलो, क्या किया तुमने? क्यों किया?
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes, Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I am aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on board.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress.
Cool.
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and 𝗞𝗘𝗓𝗦 were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between 𝗞𝗘𝗓𝗦 and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
क्या देखना है इसमें? Examine the ship's logs. वहां जाना पड़ेगा। कितना ट्रैवल करता है भाई? और कुछ है क्या? नहीं, सेम ही। I'm back, Nover player. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Dundee. Hammerfest. (1883). That's the one I need.
Okay.
This is the crew list of the 𝗙𝗢𝗎𝗓𝗏. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn. Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR.
Hey Nats, welcome to the stream.
From a bond certificate.
You're playing Sherlock Holmes.
This abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the 𝗙𝗢𝗎𝗓𝗏. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Interesting. Pacific Railway. Find the crew. इसमें ढूंढना है क्या? I don't think so. ठीक है. Get back to. Nice to see you play variety. Yeah man, thank you. You are back. Cool. Welcome back. We are trying to crack a case right now. So we have found the the son of a guy who was rich, having a relationship to the guy who died. So we have him as a suspect, but we are finding evidence as to whether he did it or not. So yeah.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the 𝗙𝗢𝗎𝗓𝗏. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
ठीक है, कॉल कर. कॉल कहाँ भाई?
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
पता है मुझे पता है. बार बार मत बोल. कॉल करना कहाँ है भाई? कॉल हिगिंस.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Cool.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Sure thing, boy.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
एक बार एक सूट पहन के जाएंगे. नाउ ग्रीन. एक ही दिन में 3-4 पहनेंगे. तेरे डोलना.
This is where a map.
I have to see where the paper lies. Where did we see the paper anywhere? I have to see that. I don't remember seeing any paper having that, whatever that was written. Okay.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always. What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Cool.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course.
This is
It's in the
evidence.
evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
फिर से एविडेंस रूम. अभी हर्टली's belonging.
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5. The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Okay.
A pen. Nothing unusual about it. These are the suspect's belongings.
बस हो गया. ठीक है. इसमें कुछ देखने
These
का.
are the suspect's belongings. I wonder if these are connected. Now we have the proof that Nelligan's... These are the suspects. These abbreviations...
B.
These are the suspects. These abbreviations. These are a handkerchief with the initials JHN.
ठीक है. Oh, this is why we have the lab access. Okay, not so. We can go there and check the boots first. I think the boot will match because this was 8 and this is 9.5. So I guess it will match this time.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Exactly. इसके बारे में पूछ रहा हमें. Okay, now B. There is another link found now. That's proving he was there. Judith denies that he was. Okay, Judith denies that they were. Okay, she is denying. So should we ask her? Hello, Auntie Ji. I don't think she has anything to talk.
Who could do such a thing?
हाँ सही बात है. So let's get to home, Baker Street. Let's get solve the thing, analysis, and get to the Scotland Yard. That should be the way to go.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Yeah, analysis.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
What? कुछ समझ में नहीं आया भाई.
First condition. All 7 reagents should be used.
Okay.
Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent. First condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the third one in the third condition.
I think green would go first. Reset. First ये जाएगा. Second blue. Third orange. Fourth ये. Fifth फिर blue.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning. Again.
Okay. फिर से एक बार देख लेते हैं.
First condition.
Okay.
All 7 reagents should be used.
Yes.
Second condition. Orange reagent.
Orange should be
the
third one
in
after
the
blue.
sequence, after the blue reagent. Third
Orange should be the third one after blue. Second after blue, third ये आ गया.
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay, इसमें लिखा हुआ है actually. Blue will go first. What did he say? Orange. ठीक है, अभी फर्स्ट ब्लू डालते हैं. सेकंड एक ट्रांसपेरेंट. ओके. थर्ड ग्रीन. और yeah, exactly too.
No, something isn't right.
Come on.
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
यार ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा यार, थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा फिर से. इसमें 1 2 3 4 5 6 है. 1 2 3 7 है यहाँ.
I need to prepare a chemical. First condition. all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
So the second one should be blue, third one should be orange. फिर डबल वाला यूज करना क्या है, ये ट्राई कर देते हैं. ऐसा हो सकता है शायद. ओके, डबल टाइम यूज करना. मैं सीक्वेंस जा रहा था शायद. नो नो मैन नो.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
वही तो बोल रहे हैं, वही तो कर रहा हूँ मैं. पर व्हाट द हेक. लाइक सेकंड वाला ब्लू रहेगा, थर्ड वाला ऑरेंज रहेगा, फोर्थ वाला ये कलरलेस वाला रहेगा. बट ऑल 7 शुड बी यूज्ड. वो बोल रहा है पर इसीलिए मैं ग्रीन डाल रहा हूँ. फर्स्ट वन, फिर ब्लू, फिर ऑरेंज. सो थर्ड वन दिस सीक्वेंस ये वाला आ गया. अभी ये, फिर ब्लू. अभी नो बोल देगा ये. अभी और
something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Weird है यार ये. This one is weird bit.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Be the third one. So third and 6 should be orange reagent na.
First condition,
all 7 will be
reagents
used.
should be
Okay.
used. Second condition,
Orange should be
orange
third one
reagent should be
after
the
blue.
third one
So
in the
second is
sequence
blue, third is
after the
orange.
blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
1 minute. So he's saying orange should be used before blue. So second blue, third orange, फिर colorless, फिर blue, फिर orange, फिर colorless. वही किया मैंने पर आए नहीं. That's a weird thing. In the sequence में तीसरा वाला ऐसा आना चाहिए. All right. Should we start with colorless then? और उसके बाद जो आएगा वो कलरलेस होना चाहिए ना। ये क्या पता नहीं, ऑरेंज के बाद एरोस एरोस, ऑरेंज ऑरेंज, ब्लू के बाद तीसरा वाला।
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third condition.
Should be the third after भाई साहब। ठीक है, फिर ओके, सो ब्लू के बाद दोनों ब्लू डाल दो। शायद ये गलत होगा, पता नहीं।
No,
Something's wrong. Orange should be the third one. So blue डाल दो। टू ब्लू, सो अभी थर्ड पोजिशन होना चाहिए। एक ये, एक ग्रीन, और अभी 2 येलो। नो, फिर से बोल दिया इसने तो। नो, पहला ही नो बोल दिया इसने इस पर। ठीक है, ऑलराइट ऑलराइट। So blue, orange, sorry, ये ग्रीन, फिर नॉर्मल वाला, I think I'm wrong in this now.
No, something isn't right. I need to.
यहाँ तक रुके is like something is wrong. Good night, Mehul yaar. Good night, good night. Reset. I have to use both the blues first now. यार चारा नहीं है। I have to use it, I guess. So
No, something isn't right.
come
I
on.
need to start the reaction from the beginning.
Keep कर दें.
Again.
I did as you asked and hit them well, but I beg you to reconsider. And so, Rose, I have done nothing dishonorable for. Okay. So तीनों के बाद में we are gonna go and talk to him. फिर सेलिंग कुछ है. फिर कौन सा आ रहा है भाई? Missing paper, sorting box. Are kept inside tin box. Okay. So now we will go to Scotland Yard. Let's go. I didn't understand the equation, dude.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself.
Na,
My
आराम से
name is
बोलता है.
Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Sure thing.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is 𝗙𝗢𝗙𝗎𝗓𝗓. That I can tell you, but you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see. Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where 𝗞𝗘𝗓𝗦 was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
ठीक है. What did you
So
hide?
tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Tick, 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 tick.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
Crusted. Oh. Gardener's hands. Oh, he was the gardener, I guess.
Now that your presence at Woodman's-Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's-Lee.
I'm not.
How did you?
Did you?
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now. 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗏's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's-Lee.
Set by the police. Is a formal service include honorable discharge after having wounded in the neck by Sharpa. Woodman-Lee. Hey VSS Gaming, welcome to the stream here.
Old navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
ठीक है कुछ नहीं है ये क्या खेल रहे हो This is Sherlock Holmes man game You have to find the cause of who murdered this guy right here I don't know why they didn't take the body yet but yeah
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
झूठ बोल रही
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's-Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Let's see what could be hidden here.
Nice.
Let us see what is in this box.
Awesome. We have to find out who did it, guys. That's all. Who did the murder? We have to find. We are a detective in this game. Sherlock Holmes.
The Carey family monogram. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Oh. Why? Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful. No good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been born by God. Oh. It is divine will, and that's my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life living hell. But bruises fade, but you must not worry for me. ठीक है आंटी जी. Let's go to the auntie ji and talk. Auntie ji, come on, let's dance.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam.
Oh. Nice.
Leave me alone, please.
अच्छा ठीक है आंटी जी. अभी क्या करना है? Okay, we have to go to the station and ask that guy. तुम्हारे और आंटी जी के बीच क्या चल रहा था guy? बताओ मुझे, बताओ.
I'm not saying another word.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
अभी करना क्या है यार? इसके बारे में किससे पूछना है?
I'm not saying...
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
We have to select the other guy.
Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
I was trying to find some information about my father.
I assume you had another purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market. You can imagine my amazement I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain 𝗤𝗘𝗓𝗢𝗡. These papers, they belong to my family, but I could not find them there.
Cool.
That's all for now. Well, I will see you soon, young man.
I'm not saying...
What am I doing here?
इसका dialogue change ही नहीं हुआ.
How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer...
अभी करना क्या है? सब कुछ लिखा लिया हमने. What do we do now? टास्क तो कुछ है नहीं. ओके बेकर शीट चलते हैं, शायद वहाँ कुछ है करने के लिए. शुड बी. आई थिंक वो लड़का आएगा ना सेलर्स के नेम्स के साथ, लोकेशंस के साथ. मे बी दैट्स अ थिंग वी हैव टू सी.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work. Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire. My archive. This is where I keep my
करना क्या है अभी? टास्क इन्वेस्टिगेट करना. सब कुछ कर दिया हमने. हमें जो पेपर्स मिले थे उसको क्यों वो नहीं पूछ रहे हैं? That could actually open up a few things. I felt like that too.
These are the suspect's belongings. These a pocket. These abbreviations mean something, but what? These These are the...
I'm not...
Mr. Holmes?
I'm not saying another...
I don't know what to do next. Are you missing anything? ये भी डोर ओपन हो रहा है अभी.
How is the investigation going? How is the investigation going, Mr. Holmes? Do you have any idea who the murderer is yet?
ओके हो गया। एक ही होगा, फिर we have to go back to Woodman and see whether anything is left there. बाकी सब तो हमने देख लिया ऑलरेडी। गोरा देख लिया हमने।
Rum.
Leave me alone, please.
कुछ तो करना होगा।
Leave me alone, please.
यहाँ पे तो अलाउड ही नहीं है।
It seems that the garden was well maintained. This place is not covered with an object was taken. The tooth of a sperm. The murder weapon.
तो मिस हुआ हमारे साथ अभी तक जो हमने नहीं देखा।
Leave me alone, please.
Inspect the crime scene at once. कितनी बार स्कॉटलैंड यार्ड जाएं यार। Or like connecting those things. Wow, nice one. So अभी इसको पूछना शायद। आजा भाई आजा।
I'm not saying another word.
ठीक है, ये बात नहीं करेगा। इससे बात नहीं करनी है।
How is the investigation going?
ये तो इसी पे खुला हुआ है। Possible conspiracy. She's sitting. Okay.
Leave me alone, please.
फिर से ये बोल रही है तो have to go back, I guess. No other way.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
फिर से भाई मत बोल यार, कुछ नया बोल.
My archive.
I will continue this tomorrow, guys. Quit, yes. Alrighty. That was really fun actually, to be honest. Slightly slow, but I really like the game. Like really well made. Something we will try to do more and try to solve as well. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. We will be playing some other, we will be continuing this game as well. When I don't know, but definitely we will try to do that. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, be happy, spread happiness and happy gaming. Make sure you take care of people around you and yourself. Have a good night and a good sleep. I will see you guys in the next stream. Until then, it's bye from me. Good night and bye bye.